Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. And I just took a very retro trip back to kind of my home state there of Texas. Saw a lot of old friends from high school, from the Army, visited a lot of old places, and of course, you know me, I had to get some toy hunting, and so that's exactly what I did. So I hit up some retail, I hit up some mom and pop shops, and I even was able to hit up a toy show there at Retro Expo in Dallas, which has already been reviewed here in on the channel, so definitely check that out. Really good con. Highly recommend it. But so we're going to go through those 3 levels of toy hunting places and kind of go over what I was able to pick up venturing outside of my normal area that I'm able to hunt at, and kind of the fruits of that hunt. So we're going to start off with big box store retail kind of thing. We're going to go through pretty quick, but I did pick up a Count Dooku Black Series for 16 bucks. That was like my first stop on the way out of Florida. I thought 16 bucks, you know, and it's Revenge of the Sith carding, so I can justify that going in my Revenge of the Sith shelf. Was also able to pick up a AEW Sting Last Match. Really needed one to open up, so was able to pick that up. So I'll definitely be opening this up and reviewing it on the channel in the near future for the 20 views that gets. Wrestling doesn't do real good, but that's okay because we review what we like at the end of the day. Was able to pick up a few more wrestles. I did pick up Rosie there for $6 on clearance at Target. And it's just going to go on the shelf for a rainy day if somebody needs it, that kind of thing. But for $6, I figured, why not? Or maybe I'll watch him down the road, but oh man, I really like Rosie. And then the only one of the Monday Night Wars I was able to find that I needed, which was Albert here from the WWE Monday Night Wars line. I hit probably 13 Walmarts in that toy hunting video and just was not able to find what I was looking for. But I did pick up Albert, so not too bad. At the end of the day, I was able to find a little something that I wanted. I was also able to pick up a Beetlejuice head kind of rolling around in their little faceplate popped off, but no big deal. But 20 bucks on clearance at Walmart. Couldn't pass it up. Needed it, wanted it, had to have it for 20 bucks. I think that's an easy grab all day, and definitely an easy grab for me. I'm sure a lot of you have seen online lately, the Biker Mice from Mars have gone on clearance for about $8 pretty much everywhere you see. So was able to get Throttle. Vinny, I already have, what's the other guy's name? I can't think of the other guy's name, but already got him. I didn't realize Throttle was a leader. Well, so there you go. That's new for me. But yeah, $8, no doubt about it. Complete the line. And went ahead, against my better judgment, maybe not, but went ahead and picked up the Biker Mice from Mars bike here for, I think it's Moto. Yeah, Moto's Mondo Chopper. So this is one I did have as a kid. Obviously the kid version. Made me need it, made me want it. And for 20 bucks I thought, you know what, let's do it. Apparently it has batteries in it, so pretty cool. Again, these will be reviewed on the channel here momentarily. But that is all I got from retail. So what did I get from the toy stores? Well, I'm glad you asked, and we'll be right back to talk about what I picked up from the toy stores. Alright, let's get into what I picked up from the toy stores. Really didn't hit as many toy stores as I had planned, but I was just having a good time and really ended up with a lot of lack of sleep going on. So didn't hit as many. I think I hit 3 total toy stores. Picked up something from each, but didn't go too crazy. So first up, what I picked up from Dallas Vintage Toys was a Vintage Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, Ivan Ooze. I think I'm going to open this one. I already have one. I just needed one to open, and this was mint in box. I think it was probably opened at some point, but all the same, we'll be cracking that open here on the channel as well for a retro review. And then some of the lesser items, I guess, as I picked up Episode 1 Qui-Gon Jinn, Chancellor Valorum, wanting these Realize I kind of want these all mint on card. Jar Jar Binks, Watto, and last but certainly not least, good old Boss Nass. Picked those up from a shop that Uncle BJ told me to check out. I think that was 20 bucks for all 5 of those, so definitely needed those to come home, no doubt about it. And then I picked up these 2 from a store in Pensacola, Florida. Gosh, can't remember the name right off the top of the head. The review is coming to the channel. Very, very good store. Dare I say, maybe better than Dallas Vintage Toys. Maybe, just maybe. But 15 bucks here for the Beetleborgs. Whip Cracking Jara. Did I need this? Yes, absolutely I needed this. But does it send me down a terrible rabbit hole of needing to collect Beetleborgs? Yes it does. I have some loose, but obviously now this sends me down the rabbit hole of needing mint on card, so here we are. And then I also picked up from that store Future War, Terminator 2, Cyber Grip Villain, 8 bucks, couldn't pass it up. Needed it for my Arnold collection. I do have quite a few of these, and not quite a few, I think I have like 4 of these already on my peg, so definitely going to add this to the collection, get them on the peg, no doubt about it. And now we're going to wrap up and go ahead and show us what we got at our one and only toy show there at Dallas Retro Expo, I think is what it was called. So let's get into that. Alright, let's get into what I picked up at the show. I did get a pretty pristine original 1994, I do believe. Yep, 94 Bandai Dragon Dagger. Pretty nice. Stickers are all good. Coin still shiny. Apparently works. He said it worked. I didn't really care. It's just going to go on a shelf. But was really needing this for my collection. I have a spot that I'm starting to do, hanging the weapons on the wall, and just so happened to come across it. 60 bucks, which, yeah, no. I think it was 65, asking for 60. Not the greatest deal, but also I don't think a bad deal either. I think it's probably right on point. I did also pick up for VHS, The Running Man, just one of the few Arnold VHSs I did not have, and was really clean condition, and for 5 bucks, I could not say no to that. Alright, now we got into some Lucy's. Who's Lucy? My wallet was Lucy this day for sure. I did get a Dr. Sauron from Star Trek Generations. Working on my loose Star Trek collection for sure. Then we got Lord of the Rings. I'm not great on names, but Haldir, elf man himself for 10 bucks. Thought that was pretty fair and square deal for sure. Little orc warrior action going on there. 5 bucks. Couldn't say no. Even has some weapons in there, so anytime you get an orc for 5 bucks, that's a no-brainer for me, at least. Let's see, who else we got going on here? We got a warrior, Gondor warrior, I do believe. Could be wrong. Don't think I am, but I'm pretty sure that's a Gondor warrior, just by the little symbol there on the arm. I think this was, yeah, so 5 bucks with the sword. Not too oily on the back. A little oily, but not too bad. Again, 5 bucks. Can't pass that up at all, any day of the week for sure. Then we got another fella. This is Legolas's friend that has an untimely demise there. Untimely, he's probably a couple thousands of years old. A little dirty in the face, but I think that'll clean up okay. But yeah, I think this was 8 bucks. So again, too easy, no doubter right there. And last but not least on the Lord of the Rings is a Lord of the Rings Galadriel. Most expensive of the bunch, but I do believe this was only available, maybe only available in a 4-pack. And got some little feet there, got a little pouring action. I don't know what else she came with, but she looks pretty clean. So 15 bucks, I was okay to do that. And then we're gonna wrap it up here with a crazy deal ski of a deal ski. We've got $10 for Ares, and that's not really the steel ski of a deal ski. I mean, cool figure, and a really bloody heavy figure for sure. From Toy Works. Anybody had a Toy Works at their where they lived back in the day. Toy Works, pretty cool there. For $6.99 back in the day. So see, if you would have saved that and sold it at a toy show, you could have made $4. But the steel ski of a deal ski here was this was priced at $40, and for some reason given to me for $10. Don't know why. I mean, obviously the package is beat to smithereens, but these battle grid ones, these are like the rare boys for the VR Trooper line. So really happy to have even one. Of course, now it just opens up the terrible wormhole of having to get you know, these kind of more rare virtual armor, Ryan Steele, JB, things like that. Jeb the dog, which I didn't even know they made, so I wonder if they actually did make that. Here, I want to get that on camera because I need to be reminded to look that up. They actually make Jeb the dog. If they did, I have to have that. Annoyed that I have to have that, but I absolutely have to have that. But yeah, so $10, too easy. Would have been the score of the day, I think. Regardless, even at 40, I would have been super pumped to have this. But at $10, come on now. But yeah, that's it. That's the toy show haul. Pretty stoked to finish that up. That's the toy show. That's the toy hunt. That's the box retail, toy stores, all that good stuff. Obviously, plenty of good things here. Just shows, like I said, what you can find, what you can get into when you kind of reach outside of your normal area. You can have a great toy area, no doubt about it, but the reality is what's there is what's there. So it's always good to get out there and hunt a little bit outside of your normal area. Maybe one day we'll get out to the big places like the Great Ohio Toy Show and places like that. But for now, I guess a road trip to Texas is just going to have to do. And we only have one thing left to do, and that is for you guys to hit us with a like, hit us with a comment, of course. Subscribe to the channel as we do post new content every single day. But before we get out of here, please remember that comment. Go ahead and leave us what do you think my best purchase of this trip was. What do you think is the coolest, the best deal, whatever you want to do. Just leave that comment down below. But I guess it is that time. Like, we must get on out of here. We must throw one back. So for myself and Uncle BJ, we are going to throw one back. And we'll see you all next time.